Hey guys, it's Sean from Comics Elite Comics. That's our website.com. We're going to do the top 10 recommended picks for final orders due on Monday. Stay tuned till the end of the video to see what we're giving away this time. Let's get started. Okay, so here we go for the top 10. Now, these are my recommendations, top 10 comics you should order. I base this off of if you can only get 10, these are the 10 that I think you should get. Now, these are just my recommendations. There's some speculation in here, some pretty good word on upcoming books you definitely want to get. Pre-order them now so you're not paying more for them when they come out. Let me get started and show you what we have here. Now, first, before I get to the pictures, a couple really cool homage covers. Let's see what they are. So the first one, Sumerian, there's a very cool homage to Wolverine number 27. I really like this. I mean, this is one of my favorite Wolverine covers of all time by Jim Lee. And I think the artist there, Fritz Casas, he nailed it. Don't really know who the colorist was. I can't tell. Of course, colorist makes a big deal. Really got the lighting good. Got the background perfectly, of course. Super happy with this one. I'm definitely going to be picking up this variant to add to my variant collection. There's another really cool homage coming out. It is Immortal Hulk. So Immortal Hulk number 43, of course. It's a homage to number 102, Incredible Hulk 102. If you know what that is, duh, right there. So there's those covers. If you want, if you like the homage covers, you like to collect them, go pick these two up. Now let's get started with the number 10 recommendation I think you should get. I'm not going to beat you up with a bunch of animations. Let's just get started on it. Number 10, here's why I think you should get this. Manic of New York. Now, every once in a while, Aftershock will really come out with a really cool series. This is one of them. This is basically, there's an indestructible, immortal serial killer on the loose in New York City, and they're unable to stop him. So what the cops do is they just let him go and do whatever he wants to do. So the city's had to adjust and to life with mass murderer or a serial killer on the loose, and anybody could die at any time, really. If I butchered that description, I apologize. That's what I got from it. But it sounds really interesting. It's a new, fresh idea. I like these stories about dystopian futures and really crazy stuff. So that's my pick for number 10. Number 9, Black Knight. Guys, don't forget that Black Knight is going to be a major part of the Eternals, the Avengers series going forward. They cast Kit Harington to play the guy. I mean, from Game of Thrones. This is a huge casting. So if you think this guy being cast is not going to have a big play into the movies, then you're mistaken. This is a big deal. So this may not. No one's going to give a crap about this series because I'll tell you right now, the Black Knight just doesn't sell. He's not a popular character. He doesn't sell. No one really gives a crap about this guy. This is a really cool cover. You got the Black Knight on it. They're going to reveal something big about his past, of course, some big earth-shattering thing. But I think this has some potential in the future. People that miss this, when this movie comes out and you start seeing the Black Knight, people are going to retroactively want these Black Knight issues and covers that they're skipping on now because they don't realize this is going to be significant. So I highly advise you pick that cover up and take advantage of it possibly down the road. Okay, if you're a flipper, you don't want to miss it, you don't want to pay more for it later, make some money if you want to, or just collect it. But don't miss out on this one. I advise you pick it up. All right, let's get to the next one. Number 8. Okay, now the rest of Nonstop Spider-Man is going to be able to be ordered next week. So This is a die cut cover. Remember the Spider-Woman die cut cover that they did? The Wolverine die cut cover that they did? Those are very popular. They sell very well, but it's weird because we have to, retailers, stores, we have to order these a week before we order the regular series because this is a die cut cover. It takes longer for Marvel to produce it. What's happening in this issue? All the description says is classified. It's a new series. These new series from Marvel have been coming out with first appearances, new villains. Look at Spider-Man #1 of the new series. It's not new anymore, but it had Kindred in it. So you never know what these new series are going to come up with. There's always some kind of a first appearance in there. I advise you pick up every copy of these covers. It looks like there's going to be maybe 4 or 5. I know Marvel does a ton of covers, but the die cut ones are really cool. So I advise you pick this one up. Okay. Number 7. So this is a good one. The cover is fantastic. Look at it. I mean, Jenny Frison is so good. This is just a stunning cover. Here's why I picked this one. If you saw my other videos, I didn't really enjoy the story too much. I thought like it was kind of campy, but I do like the character. I feel like the character has legs. No pun intended. I feel as though this is definitely going to have some staying value. Now, this whole quest she's on is to get to the underworld. She's going to fight Hades. It says so in the description. The little fairy traveling with her is going to betray her. It says it in the description. And it says she's been trying to rescue her Themyscirian sister. It doesn't say it's her sister. It's her Themyscirian sister. So it may not be her sister by blood, but it could be the first appearance of this sister that we keep hearing about. So that's why I put this up here as my number 7. The cover is fantastic, and you got a possible first appearance also. And I just would love to have this signed and graded in the yellow label slab by Jenny. It's just such a great cover. Okay, next one, number 6. Again, kind of staying with this theme. There's a bunch of these future state issues out there. They're the second prints. They're the second print design variants for every one of these characters. If you want to get a set, I'm sure it will look really cool if you want to collect them. I picked this one because it's the second appearance of a really cool character. Again, I think she has staying power. So that's why I put this as my number 6. Number 5, Venom. Oh, man. This cover is great. I mean, you got Null coming out of his mouth. It's so good. We don't know what the Stegman cover is going to look like yet. All right. This is the Coelho. Apologize if I'm saying the name wrong. This is the Coelho variant, the main cover. We don't know what the Stegman variant is going to look like. We usually don't see those until late on Monday. So keep an eye out for what the Stegman variant may look like. It could be better than this cover. Stegman covers are usually just fantastic. All of his art is fantastic. But this one's very strong. So Ryan's got to bring his A game to do better than this cover. This one's really good. The story for King in Black and Venom is just super good also. So this is a cover buy for me and also for the story. I don't think it's going to be any kind of key, but you never know with Donny Cates. He springs stuff on us all the time. Number 4. Oh, that was number 3. Number 4, let's talk about this. This is the second print variant. It's the red variant. Now, a lot of people are going to think this is number 1. I'm telling you right now, there's so many of these are going to be ordered. People who missed the first print are not going to miss the second print. If you're a flipper, I wouldn't try to flip this one, guys. I wouldn't try to flip this one. What I mean by flipper is you pre-order books cheap, like from our website, comicselitecomics.com. You get them for 30% off, and then you can sell them for maybe $1 over cover price. You sell 100 comics that way. That's a pretty good way to support your hobby. Anyway, the first print of this is, I believe, still going for probably $10, maybe $15. And everybody that missed it and is paying for it now is going to over-order this. This is going to be way more ordered than the first print is. And there's a 1 in 50 ratio variant to it. We don't know what that cover is going to be yet. but there is a 1 in 50 ratio to this. It could be awesome. There's speculation it could be the another flip of the negative where it's white and black instead of black and white. You know this is going to go to a third print. It's probably going to go to a fourth print. I wouldn't be surprised if we wind up just seeing lots of different colors of this color variant. So they're going to be collectible. Everybody's going to want them. I know I want a set. Marvel, just take my money. You could print every color of the rainbow of this, and I'm probably going to buy every one of them. So that's why it's number 4. Number 3, you already saw what it was. Last Ronin. Finally, this is on FOC. Expected to be delayed. IDW's been having difficulty getting this out on time. They didn't print enough to cover orders for the first one. Hopefully they've learned their lesson and there's more than enough of these to go around. They may be allocated. Who knows? The story's fantastic. The cover's fantastic. It's an oversized book. You need to pick this up. Buy a few copies of it, 2 or 3. Who knows? Maybe it gets allocated again. I'd be surprised if it did. But this is just such a good story. I highly advise picking this up. Number 2, now we're getting into some big spec stuff here, okay? This is going to have 3 first appearances in this book. Keen and Crix are going to be 2 like buddies. And then Master Barrow is hanging out with Yoda in this one. So you got a new Jedi Master and you got 2 new characters, Keen and Crix. It's the IDW series, so it's more geared towards kids. It is an adventure series, so it's more geared toward kids. However, you still got your 2 first appearances in there. And like I've said in lots of my videos, anything Star Wars right now, buy it, gobble it up. Star Wars is back. It's better than ever. Mandalorian, Jon Favreau, thank you for saving us and giving us back our Star Wars. Excited. I love it. Pick this one up. And then main pick is High Republic number 2. It says that Nil is going to attack. Who knows what Nil is? It sounds like it's an organization, but Nil's making their move on the new big fancy space station they have. I believe it's a Starlight Citadel. It's a really cool Noto cover. This guy has a mini freak out moment. The character you're seeing with the lightsaber, the Jedi Master, has kind of a freak out moment at the end of issue number 1. Makes you want to know what the hell's going on in issue number 2. So pretty good cliffhanger there. Mr. Scott, good job writing that. Can't wait to read number 2. And more importantly, we have not seen these guys yet. Where are these guys? They didn't show up in issue number 1. They're the 1 in 10 ratio variant cover. It's got these really cool new bounty hunter looking badass dude and chick on it. Where are they? Maybe they're in number 2. So you got to pick up number 2 because it could be a first appearance of these guys. Now, these guys could be nothing. Maybe they show up one time and then they die. I doubt it because that's a lot of work into designing these characters. And I don't think they're going to pull a Darth Maul where they just show up and then die. And then through monkey flips get brought back as weird characters. So that's my picks, guys. Number 1, I can't advise it enough. You got to pick that thing up. Now, those of you who are hanging out with the channel, you know I love giving stuff away. So for this week's giveaway, for this video, I'm going to give away another trade paperback. So I got a Wonder Woman Loveless here. It's volume 3. It's brand new. I never read it. It's got a cover price of $17.99 on it. But, with the movie coming out, I was disappointed in the movie. But anyway, Wonder Woman Loveless. You got Cheetah on there and Wonder Woman, of course. So I'm going to give this away. So to win it, you have to comment your like number. So first you got to like the video, please. Then you have to comment what your like number is and let me know what comic you're most looking forward to. Maybe it's not one of the top 10 that I showed. I'm going to do another video later, probably tomorrow, of there's a lot of indie number 1s coming out this week. And only one of them made my list because there's just such strong Marvel, mostly Marvel and DC stuff out there this week. to pre-order. And I tried to keep it at 10. I'm not going to beat you up with, I think you should order these 20 comics because, you know, money. So I'm trying to give you guys a rundown of just the top 10. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, little bell in the corner, click the bell so you get notifications when we do videos and when we do the giveaways. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.